good day everybody. Welcome to another biology presentation. So in this presentation, we are going to look at biology paper 2 for 2017. So we are going to focus on question 3. This is your presenter, Mr. Mlenga. So let's look at the questions. So here is our question 1, which was question 3. Figure 3.0 shows the life cycle of a mosquito. So this is the figure 3.0 showing the life cycle of the mosquito, where we have 4 stages. We have stage 1, where we have eggs in water. Stage 2, the larva in water. Stage 3, the pupa stage. Then in stage 4, we have the adult stage. So here is our question A1. Identify 2 stages in figure 3.0 which are most suitable for eradicating malaria. So we need to identify 2 stages from this figure 3.0 which are most, so they have used the word most, okay, which are most suitable for eradicating malaria. So the stages that are most suitable for eradicating malaria, it's stage 2 and stage 3. Okay, so under stage 2 we have what we call the larva stage, and on this stage that's where you find that it normally comes after the eggs have hatched. Okay, this is where now the mosquito enters the larva stage, and this is the period of rapid growth and development. So under this period, you find that the larva can look very different from the adult form of the mosquito, and they are often worm-like. Okay, as you can see, they are often worm-like. Okay, and their primary function is just to eat and grow. Okay, then we also have the pupa stage right here. So here on the pupa stage here, we know that this is the stage that comes after the larva stage. Okay, so this shows that the mosquito has entered the pupa stage. So this is also the period where a mosquito will be transforming. Okay, and it undergoes very important changes to become an adult mosquito. Okay, so the 2 stages that are most suitable for eradicating malaria, we have said is stage 2 and stage 3. So even stage 1 is suitable, okay, but it's not the most suitable one, because on stage 1 we are just seeing that there is laying of eggs in water, and once eggs are laid in water, you normally give a reason to say the only way malaria can be eradicated here is by clearing the areas that have got stagnant water. But for stage 2 and 3, there are main reasons that you can give. So we have answered our question A1. Let us now move on to our second question, which is question A2. The question reads, for each stage identified in A1 above, state how malaria may be eradicated. So on stage 2 right here, we said we have the larva stage, okay, and this is the stage where we said that the larva, they are trying to grow. Okay, so what reason can we, how can we eradicate malaria on stage 2, that is the larva stage? Okay, how can we eradicate malaria? So to eradicate malaria on larva stage, there are many ways that we can do that. Okay, the first one is we can put oil on top of of the water. Oil can be used. Okay, so here we have said on stage 2 by putting oil. So why are we putting oil on top of the water? So we know that mosquito larvae, they breathe through a tube located at the end of their abdomen. So when oil is being applied to the surface of the water, it forms a thin film that prevents the larva from reaching the surface to breathe. So since the larva will find it very difficult to breathe, meaning that they are going to have insufficient supply of oxygen. So it's going to cause the larva to suffocate and and die. And once they die in that way, we have prevented or we have helped in terms of eradicating malaria. So this is the answer we can put on stage 2. Then what about stage 3, this stage that we talked about? Now on stage 3, we did mention that here is the pupa stage, which is in water, which is trying to become an adult. Okay, so here it will be eating, okay, a lot. So one way that we can use to prevent this is by using biological control, using a fish. Okay, so that fish is going to act as a predator, which is going to eat the larva. Okay, so here we have said on stage 3, by use of biological control using fish. That's our answer. So let us now move on to our next question. So here is our question 2. Suggest 2 ways in which malaria can be controlled in the community. So how can we control malaria in the community? So there are many ways that we can use to control malaria in the community. The first way is we can control malaria in the community by cutting tall grass short. So the reason why we are cutting tall grass short is to ensure that the mosquitoes are not using the tall grass as the hiding places, okay, or as breeding sites, okay. So we need to cut them so that it becomes clear no mosquitoes will be hiding from there, because when they hide from there, then they'll be going into people's houses and attacking people or biting them, okay, and in that way they can be transmitting malaria. Then that's our answer, our first way, by cutting tall grass short. Our second way, we can say by using or by sleeping under a treated mosquito net. So you have to ensure that you say treated mosquito net, so that it's preventing the what? The mosquitoes from entering inside where the person is sleeping. Another way, we can say by spraying insecticides on what? On the stagnant water. So on the stagnant water, we can be spraying insecticides that can be used to kill the what? The mosquitoes. Another way is by ensuring that we are clearing or we are draining the breeding what? The breeding site. So whenever there is stagnant water, we have to make sure that we clear it so that it becomes clear, okay, no mosquitoes will be there, and using it as a breeding what? As a breeding site. So our second way, we have said by draining breeding what? Breeding grounds. Again, we can also say that by sleeping under a treated mosquito net. Apart from that, we can even say by spraying insecticides on stagnant water. Apart from that, we can even say by using anti-malaria drugs. Normally, if people have got malaria, they normally use it, okay, in terms of becoming health again. So these were some of the answers to our question 3. Let us now move on to our second question. So here we now come to our question B. What term is given to the mosquito based on its role in the transmission of malaria pathogen? So here the answer is a biological vector. So a mosquito is a biological vector because it's able to transmit pathogens inside its body. Okay, so whenever, that's why when a female Anopheles mosquito bite you, to be able to transmit the pathogen for malaria, which is called what? Plasmodium. So we have answered our question B. Let us now look at our question C1. Define pathogen. So a pathogen is a disease causing what? Organism. That is what a pathogen is. So a pathogen is a disease causing organism. So we now come to our last question, which is our question C2. Name the malaria causing pathogen. So this one I've already talked about it. The malaria causing pathogen is what we call a plasmodium. So here the answer is a plasmodium. Okay, so we are done answering this question. This is how easy it was. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can be watching more of the videos for biology. So we've come to the end of our session. Thank you so much, everybody. This has been your presenter, Mr. Mlenga. Bye-bye.